think I got this to work. I think. Need some confirmation. And I'm getting that. A sound that I did not mean to leave so loud. I'm not sure what it was. It sounded like an alert, except I don't see what the alert could have been. Wait a minute. Why? Thank you, Nick Raymond 11. Wow, you really put a lot of thought into that name. I'm currently confused because you can see it and I can play, but when I go to my HDMI, like the actual input that I'm playing on, it's not there. I'm just very confused as to why that's the case. I'm just having so many problems that I don't know how to fix. It's a very thin line right now. I don't know how to fix anything. I can get this working, but as soon as something goes wrong, I'm screwed. Set it on fire. It's probably about to be on fire. I just don't know. I didn't plug the wrong thing in. You're probably going to lose connection for here for a second, but let's see. I have no idea why this wouldn't be working. I have no idea how it's showing up on the computer but not on the input. Like, that makes no sense. I'm so close, but so far at the same time. If it gets to be 8:45 and I haven't figured this out, I think I'm going to stop for the night because this is just frustrating. It's like I don't even know what to look up at that point because it's not like a monitor issue because I'm not using a monitor. Any ideas? Aside set it on fire? I think we'll just chill on the system screen. How does that sound? There's not much else I can do. It is plugged in correctly this time. I checked a bunch of times. It's console, the capture card for the input, and then it goes out to the TV. But that's why I'm so confused, because it was showing up on HDMI 2, which is why I was like, oh, cool, it's plugged in. Let me now check the computer, so I switched to HDMI 3, which is what I had my computer on, and it showed up on OBS. So I was like, perfect. Started up the stream, went back to HDMI 2, and now it's not showing up. Which is a whole different problem. Before, I had it on HDMI 2, but it wasn't showing up on OBS. I did absolutely nothing to fix that. I unplugged the capture card and plugged it back in. So you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to unplug the capture card, and we're going to plug it back in. We're going to see if that works. I guess. So I'm going to delete that, because I don't know what would happen if I just unplugged it. without it. And unplug and plug back in. And now I have it on HDMI 2. I'm about to shut everything off. Let's see if this works. You ready? Ready? Here we go. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. It's there on OBS. Is it still on HDMI 2? Oh my god. What's up, Joker? We are currently experiencing incredible technical difficulties, but it's not really technical difficulties. I'm sure it's just my ineptness, but... Alright, can you guys confirm that you can see the PS5? It's loud and you can see. Oh, right, you know what, because I had to repeat it. Oh my god, yes it is loud. Holy crap. Alright. How's that? That should be better. I think we should be good. I'm going to start it up. Let me know if you guys think it's good. Again, if I need to adjust volumes, let me know. Okay, cool. I usually don't have to adjust the volumes now because I should have it set, but I had to reset the capture card, so that's what happened there. But alright. Cool, I actually have it set. That's wild. And only half an hour late. That's not bad. That's like if I normally told you guys I was getting on at 8 o'clock. This is actually still pretty early. Alright. Currently at the gym. Head home and shower. Alright, sounds good. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, definitely check it out after. He's lying? I don't know. We'll see. I feel that, though. Yeah, you might be lying. You might be going to watch Attack on Titan. I mean, you can do both. You can do both. Nick, are you still watching One Piece?
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief
Dude,
here.
you're gonna finish
I've got to
Alabasta,
steal that
like,
file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
I want you to be honest with me. You always made fun of me for watching it. What do you
Got
actually
their
think of the show?
security
Do you think it's
system
good?
totally scoped. To get
Like, do you think the
inside,
plot is
you're
getting
gonna have to
better
go
as
through
it's going
that
along?
area.
Like, I really feel like once they
Alright,
pass the
I'm
Grand
going
Line and started the first big arc with, like, Baroque works and everything, I really think just everything took such a big
All you gotta do
leap.
is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things.
Never thought it was bad,
Must
just
be
long.
vertigo
Alright,
or
that is
something.
fair.
Can you see those crazy blue
That's
lights?
very fair.
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as
I'm jealous. I should be
unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them
I got back
and hold
to
down the circle button, and you should
the longest
perform a
arc in the show.
super
That's where I'm
sneaky
at right now
master
in the
thief
English dub.
move.
Hold down the circle
So
button.
that's like another 130
I'm on
episodes that I got, and then I'm pretty much caught up with the English dub again. So I'll have to take another break. And go from there. So what part are you at right
Be
now?
extra careful here, Sly.
Luffy came back and he
One
was
of those
fighting
laser
Crocodile
beams
again.
and you'll set off the alarms. Not to mention you. Nice job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
This is probably the longest I've went without playing Sly. It's been almost a year. Last time I played them was
Way to go,
April
Sly!
when I got
This
my
is where
PS5,
Inspector
because I got
Carmelita
PS5
Fox stashes all her
pretty much,
important
so.
files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
Miss all Sunday. Oh, so they're down underground now, right?
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Criminal! You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I
Nice.
just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it
It's
long
always,
enough.
I mean, if for no other reason, like I really think a lot of the final fights for the arcs are satisfying. If for no other reason than just sitting through an entire arc waiting for Luffy to kick someone's ass. The fight with Crocodile is so cool.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
Once again, my gang and I
Nick,
had
did you
given
follow
Inspector
me
Carmelita
when you
Fox
joined the
this
stream
slip.
originally?
I was surprised
Is that
to
what
see
that
how
sound
well she took
was?
it. Finally, the secret police file
I
I've been
can't see how
searching
many
for
followers.
all these years. With
can check
this,
here.
I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on
Yeah,
my
okay,
father's knee.
that
You
was
see,
you.
I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky,
Thanks for
which is why
following.
we specialize in stealing from criminals.
As long as all the
After all,
enemies stay
there's
interesting,
no
you'll
honor,
keep watching.
No challenge, no fun
Understandable.
stealing from
The,
ordinary people.
I mean, really,
You rip off a master
I'll
criminal,
say it again,
and you know
and I know this
you're
is
a master thief.
this is the popular opinion. The
Well, on the
only
night I
arc
was
that'll be
supposed to
weak
inherit the book,
will
5
be
visitors
Sky
came
Island,
unannounced
which is
to our door.
next.
My
But
father
again, there's
fought
just
to
so many
protect us,
important
but the
parts.
gang
There
of
are
villains
important
known as
parts in
the
it. You'll learn
Spy
more about,
overpowered him,
like Gold
ransacked
Roger.
our
You'll
house
learn more
until they
about him.
found
You'll meet
the Thievius Raccoonus.
who I believe to be one of
Our
the main
family's manual of
antagonists.
thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands.
Because
They
who
tore the
really
book
knows how
into
the show's
5
gonna end?
pieces and
But
split it up.
you're gonna
Each
meet him.
villain
You're gonna meet
disappearing to
one of
the
the other
farthest corners of the
warlords.
world to commit dastardly crimes.
Yeah, a lot happens.
Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage.
And a lot of
There I
stuff
met 2
happens
guys
to
who became
set
my
up
lifelong buddies and
the
trusted
following
crew.
arc, Water
Bedlam,
7, which is
techno
part of what
genius
makes
and
Water 7
strategist
so
supreme.
amazing.
Ed Murray.
And then yeah, you're
Part-time
gonna have
driver and
very
full-time
good.
burden.
You're gonna have very interesting
Together we
enemies
pledged
after
to
that.
track down the Fiendish Five,
It's
avenge my
not gonna
father,
slow
and
down,
steal
which
back
is
the Thievius
amazing.
Raccoonus. I knew I was about
Looking
to
forward
face
to that
the
one. Sounds
toughest
cool.
test
I
of my
love
life.
the setting. Like I did
On this
not.
mission, I would either become a master
I did not
thief
agree
by
with a lot of
night,
people when they said it was a weak arc. Like after seeing the whole show, I do agree that it's the weakest, but I still think it's really cool. Part of it gave me I know you've watched Naruto. Part of it really gave me the Chunin like Chunin exam vibes, like the Forest of
That
Death.
was a nice piece of
Which
work
was
back
really
there at
cool.
police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies.
Not exactly like it, but
I've got them all here
part
on
of it
my
did feel
computer.
like it.
Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I've
But
already
how's
plotted
your
a
head
route.
still pounding? Have you taken like medicine for it? Like anything? I don't know. I guess it was more. I guess it's more
The road
congestion.
trip gave me the time I
Maybe
needed to
medic.
study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this
Dude, so do I.
hot-tempered frog grew bored of his
I just
life
did it.
of
I just
luxury
did
and
it in the
privilege.
beginning of 2020 though. Like that was the.
On a
I think
whim, He
I
tried his hand at a
finished
bit of piracy.
rewatching
Found it
Fairy
close liking.
Tale. Or no, 2020. Sorry, at the beginning
Raleigh,
of 2021.
who quickly became
I
addicted to
rewatched
crime,
Naruto.
was brought into the
Because I
thievish side
finished.
as chief
Because when I was home
machinist,
for
where his evil
in
tinkering
2020, I was
genius rose to
rewatching
new
a lot of
heights.
anime. And then when I went back to work, I slowed down, but I was watching
The
Fairy
last
Tale at
reported
that
sighting
time.
of this mad
Finished Fairy
machinist
Tale on
was
the
off
New
the soggy
Year.
coast of the Isle of Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle
Slowly
of a
feeling
perilous
better?
Welsh
That's good.
triangle.
I don't know, man. You can always watch Boruto. It's always there. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's there.
Hey, Sly! I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem.
Oh, Nick, you want to hear something crazy?
Okay,
I got home
but
from work
remember,
today.
you can
Pauline
only
texted
climb
me
on certain
and,
objects, like pipes and
Wanted to hang out for a
ropes.
little bit.
Yeah, sure. And like that
Did I tell you
ladder
she got me a
there?
birthday
That is
present?
correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get
Because when I was in
close.
Disney,
Then
she
hit the
texted me.
circle button to grab it.
And she said,
Relax, Bentley. I live for this
She
stuff.
said she had a
Yeah,
birthday present
that's
for me and
what
wanted to give it to me
worries me.
before Disney, but didn't have the time to come over. You haven't watched since watching Chicago, it was like 2015 or 16. Oh, so yeah, it's been a while.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you could find any more
Is it a ring?
clues.
Imagine?
The more
I think I look really
the
sexy.
easier it'll be to crack the code.
No, she gave, it's a $100 Visa card. She said it was supposed to be a Disney gift card, but, obviously because I'd already gone to Disney, she just got a Visa card instead. So that was nice. Damn, yeah, right? Was not expecting that one. It's so funny seeing different like people's reactions. Like you, Chris and Dan usually have the same reaction. You know, you put in the group chat, birthday and stuff. Randy texted me on the 13th of January. He's like, "Yo, did I forget your birthday?" And I texted back, "Yes."
You know,
And that was it.
blimp
He didn't
looks more
say
like a machine
he
than a
didn't say
hideout.
anything
Right,
else.
Sly. That is a storm
I love that.
machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Nothing sounds good, right? All the audio levels are good.
Nice job so
Sounds
far,
like
Sly.
he's useless.
To get
He
over
is.
the
He is.
next
I should tell him
gate,
to
you'll
watch
need to
this, but
grab
you know,
onto
he's
this
useless.
hook
I wouldn't.
using your cane. Just jump and hit the
I
circle
did tell
button.
Kevin and
Got it.
Jamie. Jamie
Jump
just
it
said
at
he
the
was busy.
circle button to grab onto hooks.
They both work late though, so I wouldn't be surprised if they can. I also didn't know Chris goes to the gym. Does he go every night? Do you know? The volume's still a little loud. Alright, I can turn that down in a minute.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues in bottom.
Every now and then. God.
If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
Where does he go? The gold, is it Gold's Gym? Fitness. I'm trying to think of what's around me. It's definitely not Gold's Gym. I don't know why I said that. I feel like it's more like where is the closest Gold's Gym?
Crack the code. Now find. Press the circle to enter the vault code. The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
By the way, I hope your head feels better later. It sucks. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing too, because like, you gotta think, is that still part of
Sly, you
COVID?
found a page from the Thievius
Or is it
Raccoonus.
something completely unrelated?
This page
Planet
teaches old
Fitness,
Drake
okay.
Cooper's fast attack dive move.
Because that's the
Press
weirdest
the
thing too that happened with me and my
triangle
mom.
button to
We both had it back in like October. Well, I had it in October. She kind of got it November, I think, like early November. Closest goes noticed by you. Okay. That's not bad. Because you'll probably remember, so I was asymptomatic when I had COVID, so I didn't even know I had it really. And then like a couple weeks later, like halfway through November, I got strep, or what we thought was strep, and like just a really bad sore throat. And then my mom had COVID, and then like a week after she got done with it, she had the same thing. She got a sore throat. So we just kind of figured it was strep, but at the same time, you gotta wonder if that was just part of what we had as COVID.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his
our
police
favorite
file
English teacher
suggests,
today.
then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's plan, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you'd need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with
right, you had the
holographic
flu
markers.
or something else,
Follow
and then
them
a
to
week
your
later.
objectives.
That's so
Thanks.
weird.
Don't mention it.
This is the
It's your
weirdest thing,
funeral.
dude. Like I was talking to, in addition to our favorite
Wow,
English
you
teacher,
found
I
a
also
lucky
saw
charm. That'll protect you when you
my
take
bio
any
teacher
damage.
from 9th grade, and so I was talking to him about it, and I don't know, he said he had it, and he was knocked down for a couple of days, but he was pretty okay. I don't know. It hits everyone so different. It's the weirdest thing. Especially now, because you're hearing people getting sick afterwards, like not really experiencing too bad symptoms from it, but then afterwards getting hit with it. Or in your case, before it. It's the weirdest thing. Yo, I'm just seeing the tags for this game. Why is this game puzzle?
Jackpot, Sly! Look at
Platformer
all
stealth
this
makes
stuff.
sense.
Must be worth millions.
I think I
And
questioned.
you know what that means? Tighter security. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky to get the treasure key here.
This guy. I think one of the other series I'm gonna want to go through is the Ultimate Ninja Story games. So those were a lot of fun. I think we had a lot. I think we had fun going through them.
Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to
Well, that can
perform
happen.
super sneaky
mess up those
thief
chips.
moves.
Maybe I shouldn't do it again. Those were fun and quick. You know what? That's what we need sometimes. You just need a quick game. I think we've spoken about that. Like, some games are just too long now. They're just, I mean, most games are too long and too big. And that's why, like, Super Lucky's Tale that I was just playing was just so much fun because it's short. It was like, I could, like, you could be like, oh, I have 20 minutes. I could do it in a minute too. And just hop in and do that and not have to worry about getting it sucked into a really long mission or anything. I only have one achievement left in Super Lucky's Tale to get the 99,000 coins, but there's a easier way to grind it, so I'm almost done with it already. I was just doing that last night while I put on Pokemon. Not gonna lie to you. Open the vault.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
I was wondering if that
Whoever
maybe would
thought
hit me.
this code up knew what they were doing.
You know what we can do right now,
Dial
Nick?
in 436.
We can try and figure out what kind of challenge we want to do for Stick of Truth.
Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use
Hopefully
this
that's a little bit better.
Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
No new gear. For what? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Jesus, for South Park. Yes. We could do that. This is gonna be such a hard game to do with that. Damn. Well, wait, because we were looking up a challenge run idea, and didn't it suggest like no new gear that would add armor or something? Took a true challenge, right? My bad. I'm doing great. I had a long day.
Eureka! We're in the engine room. My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find
You can tell it's been a
Rolly's
long time since I played
treasure
Sly.
key
What's going
and
on?
sabotage his machine while you're at it.
Something like that. It's gonna be difficult, but it's gonna be really cool. I didn't miss anything, right? No. No, I don't think I did. I'd be down for that. Seeing how far we can get. Ooh, shit, oh no. I think we should also kind of figure out what class we might want to play if we're doing a challenge like that. Because I feel there was another challenge that we saw that was like don't upgrade abilities and stuff. But if we're gonna go for no new gear, oh my god. Hang on just a second, buddy. That just dropped terribly. Oh my god. That was awful. You can witness the beauty of PS Now. Anyway, so if we're gonna do like no new gear, I feel like we're gonna have to upgrade abilities. Like we can't do all of it together. Blindfolded? Hell yeah, dude! I watched. There was was it AGDQ? It was one of the speedrunning. What do you call them? One of the speedrunning communities, like AGDQ, actually like games done quick or something like that, and people were beating Super Mario 64 blindfolded. I'm like, how do you do that? That and like, I also saw, I don't think it was for GDQ, I saw some people playing Sly Cooper with their feet, and I just don't know what's going on anymore. Period. Things are weird. The world is weird. People are doing things like that. Maybe that's the next challenge. How about we do Octodad with our feet? Oh. You know, I'm pretty sure my sisters right now are on Zoom with like my cousins playing games. So that might be it. That might be what's doing it. Okay. Think I can get this glitch, Nick? Think I can get it? No. Come on. I'll give it like 2 more tries. It's not that bad. Nah, okay. I'll just go up normal. Except I can't go up this way. My bad.
Sly, you've got to find one more clue if you're gonna open this vault.
Okay. No? Okay.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I can't believe I pieced this one together. Try 227.
I think I should be a professional code cracker. What do you think? I want some opinions.
These are the blueprints of Raleigh's entire operation. I wonder... Yes! I can wire this info directly into your binocucom. It'll show you the position of nearby clues and breakable objects.
That's my favorite upgrade. P.S. It's not. Nick, did you ever play any Spyro games? I don't remember if I've asked you that before. Oh, thank God, Chris is back. We're good. We're saved. What's up, Chris? How far is the gym from where you live, Chris? Oops. First Sly Cooper's the only one you never owned. Did you play it at all? Or did you just like never did you never play it? Whee! Only at a friend's house. You played Spyro? Okay. What about you, Chris? You ever played Spyro? Can I make this jump? What do you guys think? I think I can totally make this jump. Oh, come on. Rented it at Hollywood Video. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I made it. I think. There we go. Nice. That's not even Blockbuster, man. That's just weird. That's just weird.
This must be the power source for the store machine.
So you've played 2 and did you own 2 and 3 then? Spyro was great. They were a lot of fun. I have the remastered games. I bought them. I remember I bought them right before I found out I was diabetic, like before I really started dying. So I remember playing the first one a little bit and getting really mad because my head was pounding constantly. I couldn't fucking play it. So I should go back to that. Jimmy's 8 minutes down the road, so it's super close. Oh, that's really nice. All the Spyro PS1 games and 1 for the GBA. See, I don't know which Spyro games I played. I'm pretty sure I played Spyro Year of the Dragon. Like, I never owned any Spyro games. I played one a lot with my dad's friend's son, which I know sounds weird, and it probably is, so I won't elaborate because it'll be funnier that way. But they were fun. But the ones I did play were fun. One for the GBA though. I didn't even know there was one for the Game Boy Advanced. That's so weird. Whoa. Oh no. Have one on your PSP? I don't even know. I don't know if I knew you had a PSP. Played Slime 2, 3 a bunch because you actually owned those ones. I think I like 2 and 3 better than 1, but I do like the level layout of 1. Like I love 2 and 3 and the whole, like, you have this whole, like, hub world kind of, you have like a world to explore where you have the missions in the world as opposed to just a hub world and then levels inside of it. But I don't know, I miss games like these. And I think I was just telling you yesterday, that game New Super Lucky's Tale on Game Pass is a lot like this kind of thing. So it was fun to go back to a game like that. Actually, your brother's using more than him. Nice. What kind of games were on the PSP? Because I never owned one. Like, the only game I know that was on PSP that, like, I could think of that I would have played was Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I know that was a PSP game, and it's just so weird to think that, like, mainline Kingdom Hearts games were even on handheld stuff. Because Chain of Memories was, too. It was a Game Boy Advanced game. Played Spyro and Naruto game a lot. What Naruto game? Do you remember? I forgot that. They had a couple on PSP that I've never touched. The PSP was, like, way ahead of its time, I think. Like, it was a really good idea. I feel like it was a lot cooler than the DS and stuff like that. Like, did it better than Nintendo, and obviously Microsoft never did anything handheld. Yeah, I can make this jump. Just don't break the key. Chris, did you ever beat Sly 1? Since you were really only, like, renting it? Lego Star Wars 2.
Hey, Sly, you could
Play
adjust
Daxter a lot?
the camera using the right analog
I never
stick.
touched those games. See, it's the weirdest thing because, like, I feel like the real trilogy platforming games from Sony were, correct me if I'm wrong, I really feel like they were Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, and Jak and Daxter. I feel like that was, like, the holy trinity of, like, early 2000 platforming. Did, but a lot later when you got the trilogy for PS3. Okay, so you did have the trilogy. Yeah, I think that, yeah, that's what this is on PS now. Crash Bandicoot was great. I played a couple of them. Like, I know I did Wrath of Cortex a bunch as a kid. I played Twin Sanity a little bit, and now I have the new one for the Xbox Series X. Crash 4, it's about time. I haven't finished it, but it's a lot of fun.
Wait a second. What if I jumped into that barrel for protection?
I don't know. It looks pretty risky and very unsanitary.
Only one way to find out.
Sold the Sly trilogy a few years back. It sucks. Do I still? I don't. No, I don't have any PS3 games anymore.
So far, so good. I bet if you stayed still inside the barrel, the guard won't be able to see you, even if he shines his flashlight on you.
Do you really need it though, Chris? We have Zoo Tycoon, so. You gotta stick with the winner. What was your favorite one of 2 and 3? Oh, and then actually, since you had the PS4, did you ever play the 4th one, Thieves in Time? And I did see it, I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed at this point that Sly 5 is happening, and it's in development currently. Definitely played 2 more than 3 and played Thieves in Time on the PS Vita. Okay, wait. So, what the hell is the PS Vita? Please explain. I actually have no idea. But I see a lot of games would like start up and be like, hey, there's crossplay between this and PS Vita. And I was like, cool. That means nothing to me. I feel like is the PS Vita kind of like the PSP? Was it like a handheld kind of thing? Oh, not a good PSP. Yeah. That's pretty cool, though. Do I run back and get the barrel, or do I just eat the charm? Eat the charm. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. That's what I get. That's what I get. Came out at a weird time and wasn't marketed well. I feel like the Wii U kind of was like that too. Probably not as bad as the PS Vita. When did the PS Vita come out? So it was obviously after the PS3. Was the PSP before the PS3? Also didn't have a great library. That makes sense. That was really funny. Came out in 2012. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it was after the PS3.
astonishing. All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator.
What'd you think of Thieves in Time, though? Did you finish
here's a
that one,
real
too?
test for you. I found a way out to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
I'm afraid that's the only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get inside that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for?
Sony's
Show me
least
those
successful console?
What's-its,
You
That
mean
makes
my
sense.
holographic markers?
I also don't
Yeah.
remember too much.
and I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of
I
that
mean,
cannon.
it has to be
Feel
Sony's
that
least
my
successful
family's
console
devious
if I don't
roots.
even know what it is. Like not even when it came out or like the timeline of it, just what it was. That should tell you a lot about how it did. You don't remember too much? I remember Thieves in Time came out, and I mean, it's weird for me to explain it this way, but like obviously the first 3 games were meant for kids and stuff like that. Like they were, kid-friendly games. But I feel like the humor was like good, and it like I don't know. Like we can still play it now, and it feels nice. But Thieves in Time just had such a kiddish feel to it, a kiddish, cartoonish kind of sense of humor. Some really stupid kind of stuff happened in it. And when it came out, I didn't own a PS3, so my cousin saw that it came out, and he hit me up. He's like, "Dude, I have a PS3. I know you really like Sly Cooper. Why don't you get it from like Redbox at the time or something like that? Rent it, and you can come over and we'll play it together." And I was like, that sounds awesome. So we went over for a weekend, we put the game in, we played for like an hour, and he just looked at me, he's like, "Sean, this game's really stupid." And I was like, "Dude, I know, don't tell me." Like, I know. I don't know, I feel like Thieves in Time was marketed at the wrong audience. I feel like it shouldn't have gone for like a new generation. It should have went for like the people who were waiting for it, like me. The ones who played all 3 games, who just wanted a new one. Still fun, but wasn't the game. It wasn't the game I was hoping it was going to be. I think that's the way I'll put it. But it was a cool idea getting to play as like all the different Coopers and everything, as Ryoichi and Tennessee Kid Cooper. Like two of the 5 that you play as were mentioned in this game, which I think is really cool.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. This one was cake. Input 719.
You know what? I did. Hold on, let me see.
Outstanding! Another page from the Phoebus Raccoonus. This one features Dev Cooperenda's slow.
I saw you put something in the chat
He used this to
while
get
I was
by all
working, and I
kinds
didn't
of
get a chance to
airborne
look. Let me
threats.
see.
Hit the triangle button while in the air to slow down
Drapion
time.
is good. Oh, and Diancie, yeah. Rock Fairy. Interesting typing. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Oh, let me see. What were you texting? Because, I read a little bit of what you were saying. I saw the, what do you call it? What you said. Dugong, trap the Pokemon with Whirlpool, then go for Perish Song. Go for Destiny Bond, hope we take something out. He forfeited? Wait, what? Why? The random you did to test it? What did I just get? Did I get coin like, I think I got the coin magnet thing.
You found it, Sly. This is where Raleigh's gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Use your sub to blast them. The left analog stick controls the sub. Give it a try.
Oh, damn.
Great.
That's pretty cool.
Use the right analog stick.
Wait, so
to
6
fire
on
the
3.
sub.
So wait, were you the 3? Or you were the 3?
That's it. Remember, you can always drive the sub in one direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all 40 chests. Do not let a crab take one into a tube.
I'll read the message in a second. I was like, this level always messed me up as a kid. I don't know if you remember this one. It's probably been a long time since you played this game. I guess as long as Hollywood Video hasn't been around. Oh, took out half your team, then took out 4 of his. Okay, that's pretty nice. I read it as the other way around. Like, you were 6 to 3, and then he made the comeback, so I was confused. But that makes more sense. Pump going off. I feel like I should take more insulin. It's fine. I'm fine. I just got lucky, just had all of them spawn at the same spot there. That's nice.
Congratulations, you did it!
But, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing, the Dynamax Adventures on stream, I think. I think I'm gonna be doing it with, Chris and Jake, so. That'll be fun. I recently got a shiny Nihilego, like the rock poison jellyfish kind of thing. But I'm going for Blacephalon. Poor Pell. You're there. Wow, wait, so you're almost done. Do I have to fill? I think I had the filler list up, yeah. What are you on 125 right now?
How delightful. We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests.
Fair enough.
Listen, Raleigh.
I see how that can be a
My
pain.
family and steal what's mine. You better expect company.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado, let me make amends by exploding to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are.
Bring it on.
Just ended? Oh, dude, I cannot wait. I can't wait for... I'm gonna finish season 3 of Attack on Titan tonight. How many episodes did you have left? I forget what you said. You were pretty close, though, I remember. Nick, I do recommend that you skip the filler stuff after Alabasta, because you're just gonna get very tired of it quick if you don't. Watching earlier, so only 3. Nice. Nice. Alright, World 1 done.
You've beaten me. Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're no match for Mugshot, my villainous cohort in Utah.
But yeah, that part that you texted me earlier, Chris, oh my god. Oh my god. I can't remember when I got caught up with Attack on Titan. I think I actually just got caught up for season 4. Because I watched season 1 after season 1 finished airing, and then there was like, you know, like the couple year gap between that and season 2. So I didn't know when it was going to air, and then at some point I just stopped checking and forgot to check, and none of my friends were watching it. So at one point I was just like, I wonder if this came back, and it was halfway through season 3 part 1, and I was like, oh, it came back. So I think I binged that much. Maybe got caught up for part 2. I can't remember. That's so good. But yeah, Nick, so watch through episode 130. So you have 5 more left in the arc.
I took the liberty of pinning your mission map up on the wall. You can...
Why do I only have 4? Oh wait, which vaults did I forget to go grab? Oh, my bad. All right, let me go grab those. I even fell down in the disguise one. This one, understandable that I forgot to go back in.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Well, let's grab that.
I'm unbeatable.
Head off to World 2.
Can stand before me. It's got to be 579. Interesting. Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects.
I'm not watching Ruby now. I've had one piece on all day. That's understandable. That is understandable. But either way, I'll remind you what episodes to skip when you get there. Is it your name? I don't get the joke. Did I say Chris? Did I say Joker? Did I call you? Did I actually call you? You knew Chris Cooper? That's wild. Was he a raccoon? That'd be a ridiculous question. No raccoon's name is Chris. What do you think is a common raccoon name? Someone wasn't reading dialogue. Understandable. I did not read the dialogue for the Thieves Raccoon's pages. I don't know. They don't talk about a lot of these people. I'm saying I think they just made up some names here and there. I don't think any of these were actual Coopers. Belfast. Alright, I'll listen to that one. Is that a country? Isn't it a place in England? As if I know what the fuck I'm talking about? Because it's definitely not. Wait, no. No, wait. No one correct me. No one correct me. Doesn't mean it can't be a name. Wait. Where's Belfast? Is that like wait, hold on. That's somewhere in Ireland. Around there. Like Irish, Scottish. I just type in Belfast. Okay. Yeah, Ireland. Oh my god. I got it. Apparently it's also a place in whatever state, Maine. It's a 7-hour drive if you guys want to go. Chris, don't get ahead of yourself. I wouldn't go that far. I am very shocked that I knew that. If only he knew U.S. geography. Listen, I don't need to. I have a map of that at all times. As if I don't have a map of the rest of the world. I really don't know why that's what I knew. I do still know that the state bird of Oklahoma is a scissor-tailed flycatcher, and I will never forget that. For some reason. Think you drove through there? Oh, right, because you went to Maine first, right? You went north?
Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter.
That lollipop looks good. What flavor do you think that lollipop is, guys?
The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power.
Already embarrassed himself this summer, said confidently that Dubai was in India. It is not. It is not.
He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be kicked on or pushed around again.
I mean, nothing will be as bad as when I was in my what was it? World history class. I think that was what we were doing in 10th grade.
So he's holed up in Mesa City.
And
I've always wanted to go to that.
we had just finished. I think we had just finished the India chapter, and we were going through countries in Africa, and I told my teacher pretty confidently that India was in Africa. It's not. It's not even close. I'm very wrong. This is fine. You hungry? Get some food. I had Wendy's. Blood Sugar's fantastic, though. Did you watch Spider-Man 3? Do it. 47 on a Middle East geography quiz. Some teacher let me take it again. Got 47 again? Was it the same quiz? Did you get the same things right and the same things wrong?
I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh.
At least you were consistent.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah. Do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So jump and hit the circle button to
Didn't study
land
the
on
second
arrow
time either, so
spots.
probably.
That's a rough
I mean,
translation.
what Nick said is true. That was not my greatest moment. Why did Hitler even want Poland? It's just a block of ice. I got it confused with the North Pole. Like I just kind of assumed they were similar. I haven't gotten much better, but a little bit. A little bit. Oh, I was pretty confident that I'd be able to hit him before he hit me. Greenland is green and ice. Iceland isn't icy. Or yeah, Greenland. I was like, Greenland is not green. But you got the other part right. That's true. Like, it's stuff like that that's just intentionally misleading. Of course, I mean, that was the point of them, and I do know that. But... So here's a genuine question. Is Greenland just a block of ice then? Or is it inhabited and just very icy?
flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
I see that, Nick, I see that Xbox is streaming our favorite game right now. They're streaming Gears 5. Whoa! 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 Let's get off here. Plane's population 56K, so how many people compared to other countries? That's fair. I can name 56,000 people. I bet I know all of them. I don't know how big it is, though. I don't even think I hit him. I don't think I missed any. I think we're good. Whoa. Game lagged. Greenland would just barely fit in the US if he placed in the middle of the country. Wow, that's big. So, yeah, okay, now I see how little people it has then. What's the population of the US?
Press the circle to enter the vault code. A little bit
More people
higher
live in
that
California
flags
than
and
all of
voila.
Canada? Dude, that's crazy.
Dial in 314.
My friend was telling me, this is a little off topic, but, there was someone that they read about that live at Disney World. But, like, not like they bought a house on property. They didn't buy, like rent an apartment. Like, they don't rent apartments. Like, they live at hotels. Like, they stay at a hotel for, like, a couple of weeks, pack their stuff up, and then just move to a new hotel. That's so much money. They just do, like, they have remote jobs that they do. Like, I don't know if they go to the parks or anything. Like, they just live at the hotels. California has 40 million and Canada has 38 million. Jesus Christ. Imagine living at Disney. It'd be wild.
This mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find
Nick, you
him?
can always DoorDash it.
The city is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way
Yeah,
to
for an
break
outrageous amount
into
of
the
money.
building's base.
Oh,
You
I'm
could.
sure I'll think of something.
Final Fantasy 14 is back on sale today, I'm pretty
Murray is
sure.
in position to make a run for this key.
Okay,
Maybe that's
so
what I'll
do
use
I
that
do?
$100
Provide
gift
some
card on.
covering fire for him with that blasting
New York has
station.
around 20 million, and 8
Use the
million of those
left
people live in the
analog
city.
stick to aim
That's
and
insane.
press the square button to fire.
I'll do my best.
I know Nick's opinion on it. Chris, would you ever want to live in New York City?
Fly. Oh no.
Oops.
Keep it up.
Not at all. I couldn't do it. I'm with you.
I made it happen.
I barely like owning the city for concerts. What is it for you? Anything in particular? Just crowded or...
Nice.
Enjoy visiting but can't see yourself living there?
Almost there.
Very fair.
We did it.
Too busy and very expensive. That's fair, very expensive. Very fair. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I mean, for me, it's really just the crowdedness. I don't like big cities in terms of that. I just, when it gets too crowded. I like when things are spread out a little bit, where you have your privacy and stuff a little bit. I feel like there's a bottle in here. Yeah.
Nice job getting in, but look out for those guards. Mugshot's got those machine gun toting dogs hunting like a pack.
That's on me. That was on me. I forgot you can't reach up in this game. I'm gonna get shot again. Yeah. Oof. Forgot I can't do that. Learn through traveling at New York is an anomaly among cities. Interesting. Where's Atlanta? That's pretty cool. Good to know. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything up here. Nature, not cities. Also residential areas outside the city. That's really cool. I don't know. I like what Nick said. I think I agree with that. Like nature over cities. Everything's pretty spread out. That's nice when you have the area for it. I mean, yeah, like New York City is just so condensed in itself, and I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, I'm not well traveled in the slightest. I have been, I've been all around New York for playing shows. I've been to a couple places in Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut. Did I die? Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I kept the bottles. Aren't I scared of nature? I mean, nature is trying to kill me actively. So a little bit. I want to live somewhere bigger than where you are now, but not a big city. That's fair. Very fair. But yeah, all around those places in Orlando and Disney World. Basically it. I just get lost anywhere else. So you get like, I can't travel by myself. There's no way I can trust myself. I would have gone. I almost got lost in the airport. Well, that was a lie, but really enjoyed Tuscan Phoenix and Colorado Springs. Nice. Oh, how was Georgia? Yeah, because you went to Georgia, obviously. How was that? I don't think I actually talked to you about the trip, but I know you went because you know I stalk you a little bit. Jesus. Side of getting COVID. You enjoyed it. So, did you get COVID from the trip? Dan got lost in Target. Oof. How do you get lost? How do you get lost in New York? All the streets are numbered. John Mulaney is so wrong about that. I mean, like, yeah, all the streets are numbered, but I still have no idea where I'm going. Lot to do, good food, good nightlife. Pretty cool. Oh, I'm gonna get hit again. Aww. I'm doing bad in this level. Either got it while in Atlanta or in the airport. Okay. Now, how did you feel while you were there? Did you feel bad like when you got home kind of thing, or did it kind of ruin the trip a little bit? Because that would have sucked. Hopefully it didn't hit you hard on the trip itself. And that was like a good thing that like we didn't have the New Year's Eve thing, because like obviously I was worried about going to Disney and like, you know, not being able to go because we had it, and then like pretty much everyone that was supposed to be at the party ended up having COVID in the following week or two. So it sucked that we didn't do anything, but at the same time, probably a good thing. Friend started feeling sick the day before he left, but you didn't feel anything? Didn't get any symptoms until a week after he got back. Okay. I mean, at least that, like, even if you had it, at least, you know, you didn't feel anything with it while you were there. Because, again, that would suck to, like, you know, have during the trip. Actually, funny enough, I didn't make the connection until now. Why Dubai just sounded so familiar today. I feel like I've talked about this with someone recently. There was a customer at work today who said that her and like 8 other people she's been coordinating with are going to Dubai, and they've had the trip planned forever, and they're all doing their best to stay safe from COVID the entire time. And I'm like, that's tough to do right now because so many people are getting it. I mean, I feel like right now when people are getting it, it's not much. It's like, for the most part, it's not much more than a head cold. You know, you might feel congested, like what Nick is doing. But it sucks because it'll, you know, cancel a trip like that because you have to get tested. I mean, I think you have to get tested if you're leaving the country. I don't know if that's a U.S. policy or just policy per country that you'll be visiting. But I know, obviously, I didn't have to do that for Florida.
This page is from your hyperactive ancestor, B.F. Cooper. He discovered a way to speed up the clock. Perfect for those long stakeouts. Just hold down the triangle button to use it.
You were mildly congested, and friend isn't vaxxed. You've been pretty sick for a day or two. That's crazy. Oh shit, I have fast now. Oh my god, this is not the time to
Sly,
use it.
this giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast to jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have to jump in the other
Who was your friend
direction to try
that
to land on
got
the
pretty
green
sick? I
section.
forget who you went with, because you went with a couple people, I think. Right? And what made you go? Did you just want to go, or was there anything in particular that got you guys to choose Georgia? And Nick, did you ever put on Spider-Man 3? Friend Chris from high school. Okay. Gotcha.
Murray, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get them.
I'm on it.
Oops. You know, here, wait, let me just restart that. Traveling around in order to see where we can move to whenever that happens. That's fair. Any big contenders yet? Because you've gone to a couple places, right? That wasn't like your first trip. I'll read that message in a second. I see that you put something there. This guy knows what he's doing. That was a waste. I always find it funny when a character is telling another character to use the analog stick or press the triangle button. This game is so cringy when it does that, and it does it a lot. I also just was always very confused about Murray's head sticking out of the window here. Like, that doesn't seem safe. It also just seems like he's stuck. Like, it's weird. But why not?
Way to go, Murray.
Been to Arizona, Colorado, and Georgia. Phoenix, Tusk. Oh, right. Colorado, North Carolina. Anywhere specific in North Carolina? Or just the state of North Carolina? Okay. That's all for the... Oh, here, Raleigh and Durham. Okay. Nice. I don't remember... Nick, if you're still here, where is Randy based? I feel like it's... Okay, hold on. Because again, obviously I'm not great with geography. Is Wilmington in North Carolina? Because if it is something along those lines, I think that's where Taylor lives. And then I think that's... And I think she's only like an hour away from where Randy's based. Yeah, definitely go live with him in his barracks. That'll be fun. You'll both love that. Yeah, just join the military, actually. I'm a little bit mad I can't join the military. Can you believe it? Like, if I went over there and said, hey, I'd like to join, they'd say no. Bullshit. very spaced out. You don't know if he'd last. Understandable. I mean, I shit on Randy a lot, but he's good. He knows what he's doing. He's very capable. Oh, you can't see. That's fair. Jacksonville. An hour away from Wilmington. Raleigh's a couple hours, I think, north. Okay. So I was right there. So I do think Taylor lives in or near Wilmington. And then he's there. Okay. I did know that. I did know Jacksonville. North, maybe northwest. Nick, I'm not a compass. I didn't need to know that. But, you know. Thanks for the info. Isn't Jacksonville in Florida?
Forget it. Your cane will never smack.
It can be both.
You'll need something super heavy, like that big wrecking ball up there.
Wait. Jacksonville is definitely in Florida. Like 100%. It is there too, okay. God, imagine moving to the wrong Jacksonville. Whew. Be a little crazy. It's in both. Chris, if you knew that, why are you confusing me? Is it because it's easy and a little funny? Because it is. It's easy and a little funny. Okay, didn't until you looked it up just now. Alright, fair enough. I'll let it slide. Totally random question. Where are you guys at in the Diamond and Pearl remakes? I feel like Nick hasn't touched it. There's also Hollywood, Florida, and an Albany. I did know there was an Albany in Georgia, which confuses the shit out of me. Did not know a Hollywood, Florida, though. That's pretty cool. Vegas, New Mexico. I feel like they could just throw anything in New Mexico, and I'd believe it. Haven't gone back in a bit, but you're still hunting Dialga. Oh, right, that's where you were at. Yeah, I'm still hunting the first of the lake trio. I haven't gone back to it. The coin? Yeah. Vegas is in California. Everyone knows that. Oh no, guys. Oh no! Oh, okay. We're good. I thought Vegas was in California. Dude, that's rough. Oh! Uh-oh. The controller stopped working. I know you guys don't believe me. But I swear. It is, but it's Adam, so you come to expect it. Understandable. How's Adam doing? I haven't seen him in a while. I'm sure he's just being Adam. I do stand by once, so actually, I don't think I said all of this, but I know Nick knows. Chris, I don't know if you know, my sister Jackie, she's engaged now, so they're gonna be trying to move out, or she's gonna be trying to move out by like June or July or something. So when that happens, I'm gonna go downstairs just to get the bigger room that's down there. And once I do that, I think we should all do a Mario Party stream. Because I know I was talking about it, but I also can't fit everyone in my room, and then to like move my computer out of the room and the Switch and everything would be a little ridiculous. And my room has a maximum occupancy of 1.5 people, because as soon as you get that second one in here, it gets a little hot and unbearable. So, you know. Something in the future that I think would be really fun. Puzzle was filling it. Hammer School. That's where he's going. I'd go to Hammer School. Love that one. I was just talking to a coworker. I know I told you guys the story about me sweeping at work and how it just was not going well. I was talking to the same coworker, and she was like, "Oh, did you learn how to sweep yet?" I was like, "I don't know. Now we have hardwood floors. I have to learn." And I made the joke. I was like, "They should offer sweeping classes." And he's like, "Yeah, where would you take it?" And I was like, "I don't know. Dutchess seems like the perfect school to offer a sweeping class." And she's like, "Yeah, but then like you need a lot of work to do that, because like not only would you have to learn how to sweep, but then I feel like you'd also need like a broom maintenance class." And honestly, at that point, I made a joke and I was like, "I don't know. I think it would be BYOB, bring your own broom." And I was pretty proud of that one, and I hope you guys laugh at it too. I hope I get a slight chuckle from one of you. You down for the Mario Party stream? Hell yeah. I bet Greenell does offer a broom course. They offer ladders. So, I also love, I don't know if you even caught it, if you would have like noticed it and it would have made the connection in your brain. The guy, like there's a teacher there who like comes in on occasion. The guy who was teaching the ladders class, he's the teacher from iCarly that they hated. And I didn't make that connection until my sister was rewatching some iCarly episodes, and it was him. And I was like, wait a minute, that guy's on Community. I was like, but why? Love it. Didn't notice that, but looking back, it definitely was him, alright? It's funny because the dean also played I don't know, have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother, Chris? Was that a show you've watched or anything? I know Nick, you did, but you haven't watched Community. But the teacher, I know they made a joke about him looking like Moby. He played a Moby look-alike in How I Met Your Mother. I thought that was really funny because I watched How I Met Your Mother before Community, and then I saw him and was like, oh my god, it's Moby. Nope. Okay. That's really all you need to know, that he looked like I don't know who Moby is, so I don't actually know if he looks like him. But being that the joke has been made across several shows, I'm gonna guess that it's a little bit true. Moby Dick? Probably not, but maybe. I don't know any better. He's pretty white, so maybe. He's not big, though. You guys ever read Moby Dick? I only know Moby Dick and Moby Huge. Oh. Oof. I don't think it's either one of them. Again, could be wrong, don't know better, but I don't think so. I feel like there's still a lot of bottles I'm missing. Like 20? Level's right next to me. Oh, Chris, another random question then. Because I think I was asking, or me and Nick were talking about it when we were streaming yesterday. You did. Oh, shit. Smack down on me. You downloaded Kingdom Hearts from Game Pass when they came out, right? Like the collection of it? Moby Huge is the 3 foot tall. Okay. Honestly, he's way closer to that than he is Moby Dick. So, I'll give you that. Alright, now, yeah, I got all the bars. Cool. Because I was wondering how far you got in the Kingdom Hearts games.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I could have broken this code in my sleep. The combination is 565.
Yeah, haven't gone back in a while. Do you remember where you got to? Because I think I was on with you when you started them and you were on Destiny Islands. But I think that's the last I knew. I feel like you got to Traverse Town. Not far, okay. Randy's so funny, dude. Like I love hanging out with Randy, but he's the kind of guy that he's like, why don't you download these 6 games? We'll play each one of them for 10 minutes, and then you buy a new game on a system that you didn't bring downstairs. Because he hates hanging out in my room because it's small, which is understandable. But I'm not going to be bringing 3 systems down to download 6 different games to play for 10 minutes each. So I always try and get him to play one game, but, you know, Randy has the attention span of a squirrel, so he wants to play so many different ones. But I got him on New Year's Eve. He stayed the night, and he was like, what should we play? And I was like, how about Kingdom Hearts? And he's like, the first one? And I was like, sure. He said, okay. He didn't play it at all. He just watched me play. Like, he was on his Switch, and he was just watching me play for like 3 hours. I don't know. Thought that was weird. Been looking for new games to get into, so I might get back into it. It's fun. I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. They are really fun. It's another series that I want to go through because like once I finish the Sly games, like I've already done most of the Assassin's Creed games. Like the only ones I might go back and do now would be Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. But I don't know if I'm gonna do them anytime soon. I know Kingdom Hearts was like one of the next other series that I wanted to replay on stream, and that'd be pretty fun.
Was getting worried about you. Thought you took a wrong turn somewhere back in Paris.
There's so many different games that like I could totally replay. Like I would love to play the Paper Mario games again.
Now see, a girl whose best friend's a firearms got issues.
I don't know.
A little dinner.
I'm trying to think of like I thought of so many different games. I know like me and Nick were talking about like community challenges that we were gonna do, stuff like we were gonna go through Outlast again as a horror game because I hate horror games and I thought that would be fun on stream. Octodad. Got off the island, which is what stumped me as a kid, so I accomplished what I wanted to. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. It's so funny looking back at, like, games that we played as kids that, like, we didn't get anywhere in, but we were like, wow, this is really tough. And you get back to it and you're like, oh, that wasn't tough at all. I think I just misunderstood. Do you want to actually get back into it? Dude, it's so fun. And I'll say this again, too. Like, Persona 5 is one of the, if not my favorite game now, one of my favorite games I've ever played. Just between the gameplay of it and the story of it being so incredible. Like, the best way to describe it really is it's the best anime I've ever played. Like, it really has such an insane plot. I've never played a game... First off, I've never played a game with that many cutscenes. Oh, you don't know where the PS4... That's fair. It did take you a hell of a long time to find your Switch. Or, okay, to be fair, you knew where the Switch was, it just took you forever to get to it. So, like, yeah, Persona 5 is, like, one of the first games that I played that has, like, really long cutscenes as it does. But, like, I couldn't... Every time I was actively playing the game, I was like, dude, I don't even want to play this right now. I just want to get to the cutscenes to know what happens in the story next. But then as soon as the cutscenes start, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. But I want to get back to the game and play it because the game is so much fun. Like, I just kept bouncing back and forth. Like, every aspect of that game is just so good, I think. That's why I'm hoping for an Xbox port, but... Either one of your siblings has it, or it's in the attic. That's fair. You know what? Wait, you don't even have it anymore because we're not linked anymore, I don't think, because I'm linking with Jillian. So never mind.
Good thing
You
I
can't
know
play it.
Navajo code talk. Try 532.
Oh, you bought it? Okay, never mind. You can play it.
Aha! It's Sir Andrew Cooper's thief replica technique. He used to make fake stand-ups of himself to confuse guards into attacking the wrong thing.
Stretch, stretch.
Use the triangle button to put together a fake Sly Cooper.
I think my goal for tonight is going to be finishing the third world. Because if I do that, I should be able to finish the fourth and the fifth, and then go back and do the time sprints for the following week. I think we're good. I know you didn't get too far in that one either. I know you were. I remember you were still in the first palace. Oh my god, what a fun game. But like, what's interesting too, again, I'm not sure if I just talked to Nick about this or if I mentioned it to you too. Persona is like a spin-off series from Atlus's main game line that was Shin Megami Tensei. And they just released back in November Shin Megami Tensei 5 for the Switch. And apparently it's their biggest selling title for Shin Megami Tensei. It's, from what I read in the first 2 months of its release, because it's only been 2 months, it's sold over 800,000 copies, which is, I feel like it's pretty damn good for them, so. I don't know, I feel like they're getting a lot more popular. I mean, with the popularity of Persona 5 and now with Shin Megami Tensei 5 selling so well, I feel like that's a good sign. Do I have... I think I got everything. Yeah, okay. On to the boss. But I'm also seeing, like... So, in terms of Persona, I played Persona 5 Royal first, and then I did Persona 4 Golden after that. And I played that on Steam. I'm hearing rumors that that's going to be ported onto the PS4. I'm also hearing rumors that PS3, or Persona 3 is going to be getting onto some modern ports, some kind of modern remaster. Those were just rumors, I guess. I guess everything has been so far, but we'll see what,
There's a lever that summons the elevator, but you need all
this work.
7
Can I speed this conversation up?
I'm on it.
Yeah, I can. Interesting. I don't know, I would love to see the Persona games come to Xbox, or looking forward to Arceus. Hell yeah, dude, I am psyched for Friday. Do you have it pre-ordered?
Running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick. Alright, wait a second. I seen that stick before.
Maybe when my father knocked your block off with
Not yet.
Your
Okay.
father? Wow, you're a Cooper?
Usually get some kind of like extra thing for pre-ordering the Pokemon games. Usually they have like something in game, and then they also have something
What are you kidding? You're breaking
physical. I'm pretty sure the only thing I saw was like if you pre-order from GameStop, you get like a poster or something.
Let's rock.
I don't know if you get anything else. I'll be honest, I haven't looked into it. I also feel like they change what you get for the pre-orders sometimes, randomly. Because I'm pretty sure for Diamond and Pearl, we were supposed to get like small plushies for the 3 starters, but I got pins for Dialga and Palkia instead, and I don't think that's definitely not what I read we were supposed to get. Not that it matters, but I feel like whatever I hear is the pre-order bonus is always wrong. Ooh, missed out. Damn, that's so not the time. Gotta love PS Now. Oh my god. That one was on me. Alright, let's see what happens. Hold on 1 second. My laptop shut off. So my bad. It's gonna reload the page. My bad. We're good. Whew.
This is impossible. A little
Okay.
pipsqueak like you,
World
beating
2
a
done.
big strong bruiser like me, it ain't right. You want all of that stupid picture book? You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
Mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus contain an entry from my gunslinging ancestor, Tennessee Kid
Give me
Cooper.
1 second, guys. I'm just gonna go get something to drink.
His specialty was the rail walk,
I'm very
rail
thirsty.
slide. Moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West. Getting out of town proved to be a little more challenging than getting in. Having just missed us, Inspector Fox went for the next best thing and dragged that canine steroid case off to jail. That was the end of Mugshot's gambling empire. Mesa City's citizens soon returned home. While me and the boys, well, we enjoyed the rest of our stay in America, and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.
Okay. I'm back.
I figured out a way to get... The third member of the Fish Five was the infamous voodoo priestess, Ms. Ruby. Born into a family of mystics, other children found her
You gonna watch
scary.
Attack on Titan?
Teaching
All right.
herself to summon the undead.
Keep me
regardless
updated
of
on some
what
reactions.
she had. A career in crime allowed
Gotta
her
let me know.
Ms. Ruby to punish the world for fearing her.
Have a good night, man.
Chief
Nick, are you
mystic
still
of the
here?
Fiendish Five, her powers allowed them to break both the laws of man and nature at the same time. Yet despite the whirlwind success of her youth, she managed to slip into obscurity. Last known sightings claim she headed out of civilization and deep into the Haitian jungle.
No, that's fair. Did you turn on Spider-Man 3? Is that where you've been? You watching Spider-Man 3
Sorry,
yet?
Sly, but this is one mission you will have to accomplish without me.
You don't believe in ghosts, do you?
Sure I do. My scanners have picked up
Are you telling me that
verifiable
Sly
paranormal
Cooper in of
activity.
itself isn't keeping you
But that's not
entertained
the
enough?
problem. This
How do you have this up? Are you watching on your, like, do you have it on your phone or your laptop or something?
Mold and bacteria.
Suck it up, Bentley. We got work to do.
All right then. Don't forget to use the new move you learned from Mugshot section of the Phoebius Raccoonus.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
The roots and vines around here are perfect for that. All you gotta do is,
Jump and hit the circle button.
especially where you see the bark has been worn away, and where it's super slick from icky slime and moss, you'll rail slide like a skater grinding pipe.
I'm liking it.
I'm liking it. Wrong button. I'm on your laptop. That's terrifying. I think my face is showing. Can you see my face on your laptop? You can probably close it out. Oh, Nick, we have to do the Game Pass quests this week too. I did see them. I looked them up when I got home from work. It's not much that we'd really have to do together. I don't know if you looked at it, but the two games involved are like Football Manager 22, and then I think we just have to play that, and then we have to do something in I think it's What's Left of Edith Finch. I think that's the name of the game. That has an actual objective to do. So that'll be fun. I know I talked to you about that game because I saw someone that I follow streaming it, but I don't remember if you said you played it or not. I knew you had heard it. What? None of that made sense, but I'll take it. Forgot about them? Yeah. So did I until I got home. I meant to check on my break, and I totally forgot. Got home, opened up Lucky's Tale, and got the daily challenge for opening Game Pass, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, oh right, weekly challenges came out. Only heard of it? Okay.
To get in, you'll need that key on top
Seems
of
interesting
the
enough.
pedestal in the guard compound. There's a bad mojo force field protecting it, so you'll have to destroy all 5 of the purple candles surrounding it.
No problem.
Don't get cocky or you'll end up with your head shrunk to the size of a pea. You've got to get past those voodoo guards, and I'm warning you, they're mean and they work like a team.
So do we, buddy.
Okay.
You've done it! The mojo force field is down, and you can steal the key!
Alright, so what are you thinking, Nick? The no new gear challenge seems good enough.
Press the circle
We'll call it on that.
to the vault code. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, then the combination has got to be 588. Electrifying! Kelly McCooper's notes on how to harness the electromagnetic field created by a rolling raccoon. Now your raccoon roll move will really pack a punch. Plus, it should give you a nice tingling sensation.
That was the hardest difficulty should be given. Sounds good. Yeah, because realistically, we'll definitely finish the GTA 4 DLC next week. Next time we hang out, if we hang out next Monday, we should finish that up, and then I'd say we can go straight 4. South Park game. Like, I'll have it downloaded before you get here.
My paranormal scanner is maxing out on that structure.
A reading like that could only be coming off Ms. Ruby herself.
I think you're right, Sly. If you want to crack at Ms. Ruby,
And then if your head's feeling a little bit better tomorrow when I get out of work, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow night some Dynamax Adventures to look for some shiny legendaries, but that won't be till like 7 or maybe a little bit later. So I'm thinking maybe before that we could do some Halo challenges.
what's with this industrial strength voodoo gate? Ms. Ruby must really be trying to keep something out.
Or maybe she's trying to keep something in.
Better now until you stand up, so hopefully it'll be gone with sleep. Alright, that's good. It's like now that we were talking about Naruto earlier, I really want to rewatch Naruto again. I think they should do like what they did with Dragon Ball Z Kai. I think they should do that for Naruto. Just HD remaster for the show, but skip like the fillers. I mean, with how many fillers Naruto has, I feel like that's just golden. I feel like so many people would do. So many people would watch that. I think
These walls are making me claustrophobic. Whoa! Did you see those reeds move? There's something huge under there. You better get going.
Oh no, it lagged, it lagged. Aww. Darn. Some fillers are funny. That is true. That is true. I mean, by far the best filler episode in all of anime is the driving episode from Dragon Ball Z. No, I gotta. No, come on. Alright. Ooh, that shouldn't be. I shouldn't be alive. My bad. The driving episode of Dragon Ball Z is a classic. Nothing will ever beat that. I was gonna say the Great Sandman was pretty good, but that's not filler. That should have just been the show. I would so watch a spin-off for Dragon Ball Great Saiyaman. I know you said it's beautiful to the driving episode, but I want you to also know I am taking that as your answer for the Great Saiyaman as well. Like, I'm not even giving you a chance to say no.
some personal demons to get the answer to this one. Try 4, 4, 4.
He really wrestled with this one.
A more modern entry. Bruce Coop's computer hacking technique. Using the data on this page, I should be able to tap the duty roster in each hideout and project guard information into your binocucom.
I'll do this one next.
Sly, the only way to open up that voodoo gate is by lighting all 25 tiki torches with a flamethrower on your swamp skiff. Use the left analog stick to steer and press the X button to fire the flamethrower. Oh, and one more thing. You need fuel from the flamethrower, and the only source of oil are those piranha you see swimming around. Run them down with a boat. One fish fuels one shot. Hurry! You only have 2 minutes to get all the torches lit.
Ah, that's a shame. But we're not doing that really. Time. So it's not bad. Oh my god, it sucked. 7. Just gotta find the 5. Did you finish season 2 of The Witcher, Nick? You did. It was great. Nice. Yeah, I gotta get to that. And I feel like you also you went back to The Witcher 3, the game. I think you said, right? You kind of decided you weren't into it.
Sly, you'd better be on your guard here. My paranormal scanners show this place is really haunted.
I guess it would never stop swimming when I came to this level.
Very interesting. When you smash that gravestone, the ghosts stop coming. It must be some kind of ghost generator. Maybe if you smash them all, you'd be safe.
Didn't like the way it's played. That's fair. It is very weird. It's not like a lot of other games that I've played. Like, I don't even know what I would compare it to. Like, I feel like the exploration stuff can be compared to, like, Skyrim. Like, along those lines. There's a lot less, I mean, like, there's no dungeons in The Witcher, though. Which is what's different. Not that you've played Skyrim. But I feel like someone kind of explained the combat to be, like, Dark Souls-y, but I also have not played Dark Souls to compare it to that, so... I'm pretty curious. I want to know what the second Witcher was like, because I know that was a free games with gold game. So I'm pretty sure we have it. I forget what it was called, though. Either something with kings or assassins, or both. And I don't remember. Ooh, is that a raid I see? Wait, hold on. I only say that because I see the chat. Should I have an alert for that? Oh, wait, is that what a sneaky raid is? Oh, it's my first one. How's everyone doing? What's up, Black Belt? How'd your stream go? Playing some Sly Cooper on some shitty PS Now quality streaming, you know, because I have bad internet, and we're making do. We're making do. So how was the stream? Did you play the Valley? Sly guitarist is Sly Cooper, hell yeah. I can't do both at the same time though. I'm learning to play this with my feet. Took about 90 minutes to start the Valley. Nice, nice. It's the build-up. Look, half of the excitement is the suspense you put people in. That's why I told people I would start my stream at 8, and I didn't stream until 8:30, because, you know, it totally wasn't technical difficulties or me not knowing how to start anything. None of that. It was totally what I planned to do. Everything I do with very, very precise planning. Getting diabetes was part of my plan. I can't divulge the rest of it, because then it might not happen. It's like a birthday wish. But I didn't wish for it.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Sneaky raid.
Okay, this is kind of a guess, but try 128.
So when you were playing the Valley, are they all your charts? Because I know you were charting most of it. You had charted most of it, last I had seen.
I'll pipe this information into your binocucom. Use it to find breakables and clues nearby.
Oh shit! The J-Max is... Oh, hell yeah. Thanks guys for the raids. I appreciate it. It's nice. It feels good to be back streaming. I was planning on like getting back into streaming like at the start of the new year. And then what happened? What did Nightbot do? Bro, Jake, the next time you're over, you gotta help me figure out how to make Nightbot chill a bit. He's pretty on top of things. Nice. My bad, dude. You're fine. It really is. My friend. I think it was yesterday. I was streaming. It was yesterday. I was streaming GTA 4 with my friend, and what do you call it? My friend did the same thing. He sent 2 emotes, and it timed him out for like a full minute. It wasn't even 5 seconds. We'll figure out. Well, I'll have a chat with him. I'll have a nice personal chat with him. Don't worry, I'll set him straight. It'll be fine. It's got to be with Jake though, because Jake knows what he's doing. Jake knows what he's doing.
Looks like this is
Jake, I
some
totally forgot what I
kind
was
of
saying.
giant voodoo egg beater to stir up
Oh,
that
did you chart the whole album for the Valley? Was it all your charts that you played tonight?
Be able to thrash their production and build up enough steam
That's what I was
pressure
asking.
to get launched up to Ruby's Skull Temple.
Okay, sounds like we've got a plan. To get around
Yeah,
that
I'm surprised I haven't
try
fought him yet.
moving in the shadows made by the masks so that the guards won't see you.
So true. He really is. But yeah, I was planning on getting back to streaming and actually like getting into it early in the year, and then I did one stream with GTA, and then I didn't for the rest of the week, and then I went to Disney, and I was like, well, I guess I'll do it the week I come back from Disney. And then I was very tired the week that I came back from Disney. Yeah, because I spent the week at Disney. Yeah. I'm only gloating a little bit. I like Disney. Now, 3 of the songs in the album are already charted by other people. Gotcha. You did the good ones, though. You did the good ones.
Waterfall overflowing with bones
That's what
and
counts.
body parts. I'm telling you, the health department's going to come down big time on this dump.
We get it. You went to Disney. I don't know, man. I don't know if I said it enough. Honestly, next time I stream, my profile picture is just going to be me at Disney. Just in case you didn't get it. Yeah. Really got to get that point across. Can I play Guitar Hero? Or is my virginity that far gone? No, I can play Guitar Hero. I can play Guitar Hero. I can also play guitar. But like, let's be no one would watch me play guitar on Twitch. Let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah, I still got to figure out how to like fix the calibration stuff on Clone Hero. I don't know what I did, but I fucked it up. I fucked it up bad, and I can't fix it. It just gets fucked up even worse when I try and calibrate. And I'm definitely doing something wrong. Like, without a doubt in my mind, but I don't know what it is. Casually hit the Flames intro one-handed. Hey man, I do a lot of things one-handed, and that just happens to be one of them. Reinstall. Oh, that's a good point. I can definitely try that. See, this is what I'm actually on Twitch for. I'm on it for all of the technical issues that I'm having, because I just assume people who watch Twitch know what they're doing. Popular sent you a few of my songs on Clone Heroes charts are really good. Thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate it. It means the world to me, man. I can't wait to get back to playing shows. They don't. Understandable. You know, some might. It's more of the chance that some people know what they're doing that I appreciate. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to playing shows. We have 3 booked for April right now, so I'm hyped. Think about doing Barry next? Nice. It's so that song is so funny, man. Like we wrote it because we write a lot of like long songs, as I'm sure you've seen. Album sounds sick, dude. Thank you a lot. Trust me, it means the world to me that people are enjoying it. It really does. It makes it all worth it because it was a long time to record that album. Oh my god, it was great. It's a fun experience, but it was a weird time surrounding it. Like, Jay, I don't know if you even know the time frame. So like, for those of you who are new here, I'm type 1 diabetic, and I found out 3 years ago, like January of 2019. I found out. We had booked the recording time for between February and June. We were going to record 2 songs a month, and that was how we were going to do it and have it all done. And we booked the recording time because we wanted to have it set ahead of time. And we didn't have the full album written. We had like 3 songs left to finish. But we were like, we'll have them done by then. Like realistically, we'll just do the ones we don't have finished last. So we'll have to have them done by like May. And then I spent most of my time trying to figure out what the hell I was doing. So, oops. So that took forever. Oh, wow, oops. Oh, I got the water safety thing. That's cool. So it was a lot of work to get the album done. It was a lot of like not a lot of rushing. because we ended up just taking our time and going back later and just spending a little bit more money to do it. But no, everyone who likes it and has been saying stuff, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're gonna be starting to write for our next album in the next week or two, and I can't wait. We think we're gonna do an EP next, so I think the plan is we're gonna re-record 2 songs from our original EP, have them sound better, rework them a bit. There's one that we had demoed years ago that we never really released, so we're gonna rework that and release that on the EP, and then we're gonna have 2 brand new songs that we're working on. So, hopefully we'll have that out later this year and go from there. But yeah, we wrote Barry because we had so many long songs, obviously, as you can tell, and we were just like, we need a song that's not like between 6 and 8 minutes long that we can just throw into a set real quick. Like, if we get to a show and instead of having a 30-minute set, we get 35 minutes, we were kind of screwed because we couldn't put anything in because we're like, we don't have enough time to put anything else in. So that's why we relied so much on covers sometimes when it was like that. So that's why we wrote that. We were like, it's simple, it's straightforward, and good to go with it. You still have my binder, right, Jake? With all the tabs and stuff? Very set filler confirmed. You're not kidding. And yeah, you do have it. Alright, good. Now, we haven't had to throw it into a set for a while. But, it's been there. It's there as the cover. What's my band name? We're called Vision Serpent. Eyesight and Snake. Sly Cooper Serpents. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I might change our band name to that without telling anyone. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jake, wait a minute. Did we set up... What's it called? I think we set up one of the commands with links to Spotify to calm Jimmy down? Yes, exactly. Hold on, I'm gonna try something, because I do not remember if we set this up correctly or not. Let's find out. I'm gonna guess it was neither of those. Aha! Nailed it, Jake. That's the Spotify that's got, it's got our whole album on it called The Void, and, our EP, The Black, that we released a couple years prior. Dick Not as mine and Cat Doom's future band name. Alright, I won't steal it. I'll leave that for you. Leave that for you. Honestly, our trademark is running out. I might just trademark that name instead. Not even use it, I'll just trademark it so I can sue you guys when you do use it. So, I don't know, just watch yourself. I don't know. It's in my head now. Dude, I don't know. We play with some weird bands, man. Like, I don't know what's up with, well, okay, I guess this is a pretty blanket statement, but I'll continue what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's up with Jersey. Jersey's fucking wild. Every time we played Jersey, there was always one band on the bill that's just like, we have no idea what's going on. Like, why are you guys a thing? What's going on? The second time we played in Clifton, we played with a band called Lobster Chicken. The Vasectomies of a New Age. Dude, I love it. Grade A work. We played with a band called Lobster Chicken. Now, granted, I'll give them this, like, they were like a bunch of kids, like, really, like, they weren't even, like, the oldest one, I think, in the band was 15, so, like, I'll give them credit on that one, it's alright. It's a name that a bunch of middle schoolers would think of. Not that Vision Serpent's much better, like, I don't know where my high horse is coming from here, but, the first time we played in Jersey, we were playing with a band called Abnormality. I don't know if anyone would know them. I think they had a song in Rock Band too, actually, now that I think about it, Abnormality. But one of the opening bands was a band called Dick Vomit, and they're on Spotify. Like, I highly recommend looking at them for a second because they're funny. They have an EP called Terminally Chill. You can't get better than that name. They do a cover of Breaking the Law, Judas Priest Breaking the Law. It's called Bustin' a Nut. It's absolutely incredible. Highly recommended. I don't know, man. some local bands you can find are just out of control, and it's amazing. Because no one can stop them. No one can stop them from doing anything they want, and that's how we got Steel Panther. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we opened for Whitechapel. Dude, that was an awesome show, dude. I was glad you were able to come out to that and stuff. I have that poster on my wall right now. Goal, tour flyer, yeah, Whitechapel, Dying Fetus, Revocation, Fallujah, Buried Above Ground, Spite, Uncured. I think that was the whole bill. I think I nailed everyone. And then obviously like 20 local bands were on that. We were trying to open for them again, but I don't think the tour was taking openers. Have I ever sharded before? I have not, actually.
With all the hay and feathers in here, just looking at this place has got me breaking out in hives.
Need some food? Yeah, nice meeting you, Savage. Appreciate the lurk and appreciate you talking. Hope you enjoy. Ecotox, any reason? Because now I'm curious. You can't just leave it there. But yeah, Jake, we were trying. I think I mentioned this when the tour got announced. We were trying to open for them again. They're touring with Cannibal Corpse. It's Cannibal Corpse, Whitechapel, Revocation, and Shadow of Intent, I think, is the opening act on it. They're playing in Brooklyn, but we were trying to open up for the Reading, Pennsylvania date, same place we played with Whitechapel last time. But new booking agent. I don't think they took openers anyway, but it's nice to have the same booking agents when they know us, and it's like, oh yeah, you guys will do well, you do good by us. And it sucks that he left. He's booking for some other places now, I saw, so he's still doing it. We have a chance to get somewhere in the area. I was dying this level. I'm gonna focus on this level a little bit. I'll read chat in a second. I always mess this level up, and I feel like I just did really bad in that circle. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Oh, shit! Oh no, again? Oh no! Oh no! Am I gonna lose? I don't know. No, it'll be close, but I think I can still get it. No, I got it. Let me tell you, it isn't great, not great. Well, let me ask you a question. Did you just shart? It's wild that you asked that because someone that is in this chat frequently sharts. Hasn't in a while. I'm not gonna out them. I'm not gonna out them. I'm just gonna make that comment that they do. Earlier while at work. Ooh, that's not fun. Where do you work? Is it Mr. Steam? Honestly, it's not, but I have to guess that it might also be. And I just don't know about it. God, you're not a chef. Yeah, it wouldn't be great. That would not be great. Not fun at all. I can't imagine.
Yeah, well, you give me the creeps.
You work on a
too, lady.
train.
Cooking up an army of ghosts isn't a
Ooh.
very neighborly pastime.
I feel like that's not a fun place to do it.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know what place would be fun to do it,
see your mouth a
but that's not near the
But
top of the
all
list.
I hear is blah, blah, blah. Well, if jaws need to flap, then let them flap.
So I feel like my friend never did it in like weird places like that, but he would text me when it happened. Like he'd just be sitting at home, and I'm like, dude, why? He's like, I trusted this fart too much, and I'm like, you don't need to do that. But it happens. It happens. Happens to the best of us. I feel like I'm gonna mess this fight up. I don't know if anyone's played Sly Cooper before, but like this is a rhythm-based boss fight, and the remaster got the audio cues fucked up. So you guys will hear how bad it is in a second, and I feel I'm gonna die a lot to this. I might have to go get Lucky Charms and try it again.
Just a little game I like to play with all my annoying guests. I want to see how well you pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine.
I want to talk like
If
her,
not,
like regularly.
A little voodoo Simon Says, huh? Sounds easy enough.
Just gonna have to button mash and see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Okay, take two. Oh god. It doesn't help that my internet connection isn't great, so PS Now like messes with me a lot. Like it's nothing terrible and game breaking, but in something like this, my god, it is important to not lag. Alright, we're getting there. I feel like I shouldn't have even tried this without the Lucky Charms in case I get hit. But here we are. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some Lucky Charms so that I can get hit a couple of times. I'm copping out pretty early on that one. Oh, well that worked. So yeah, Jake, if you're still here, I'm thinking like 6:30 or 7 o'clock would be good for the raids. We'll start them at that point and see what happens. There we go. You'll get 3 more shiny legendaries, and we're good to go.
I could feel that Cooper vibe coming.
Do I really have to listen to her again?
Most distastefully bad juju.
We're all gonna know
Yeah,
the
well, you give me
dialogue.
the creeps too, lady. Cooking up
By
an
the
army
time
of
we're
ghosts
done with
isn't
this.
a very neighborly pastime.
Oh, Sly, I see your mouth moving, but all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Well, if jaws need to flap, then let them flap. See you in the next world, Sly.
Yeah, thanks, Zico. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you talking to me, keeping me sane during this already. You have a good night, man. Hope to see you here again.
Come back here. You can't run away forever.
Quite true. Quite true. Why don't I have my servant Chumley escort you over here?
All right. What's the catch?
Oh, not much. Just a little game
Yeah, I won't
of
tell anyone, my man. Don't you worry.
I wanna see how
If anything, I'll use it in
well
context, but I'm not gonna out you. It won't be yours. It'll be someone's that I've known about.
Mojo magic upon
Don't worry.
you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll get zapped.
A little voodoo Simon Says, huh? Sounds easy
Alright.
enough.
Totally got it this time. I'm not even gonna use a charm. It's gonna be fine. Oh my god. Oh. It's quick enough to get the charm, so it's not that big a deal. If like I have to end up going back to get them after a while, but I'll give it a couple tries. Oh, I'm so dead. Round 3, guys. Round 3. No checkpoints. Let's do this. Let's do it. Woo! Woo!
You certainly got some
Alright, while that dialogue goes,
raccoon,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
but it won't
Be right
help
back.
you none if you're fixing to go after the Panda King. He's tough, with a capital T. If you go poking around his stronghold in China, you're likely to get poked back.
Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage. Ms. Ruby's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held notes from my pioneering ancestor, Sly Common. His invisibility technique allowed him to steal from corrupt pharaohs and greedy noblemen. Right on schedule, Inspector Fox's arrival cued my exit. The production of zombies, made illegal in the World Peace Accord of '71, earned Ms. Ruby a life sentence behind bars. While the gang and I enjoyed a few weeks in the tropical sunshine, working on our tans in preparation for our next caper.
Alright. World 4. We're getting there.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
Bum, 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 bum. I feel like Ms. Ruby was the hardest boss fight after they messed up the auto cues in this game. In the remaster. So I think it's pretty smooth sailing from here. I think. We're gonna say it is. Let's speed shit up.
Would you look at that? A fireworks show! Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just
I
got
always found that
buried
funny.
in freezing
I don't know why he doesn't
snow.
react during it.
From that giant statue. You can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
That was close for me. Oh no! Oh god. Alright, we're fine. It's fine. No one had to worry. Okay, we better not get hit there. Anyone in here play Final Fantasy XIV? I'm just curious.
You can't get through the security gate without one of the Panda King's treasure keys. There's one over there, but it's heavily guarded.
One key coming up.
But it's heavily guarded. I feel like last time I was doing this, I kept getting caught on this wall. I don't remember though. I guess we're gonna find out, because if I get caught on the wall, that means I was getting caught on the wall frequently. Oh, nailed it. My bad. I see the last 2 bottles, though. So I know I got them.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I got a real headache figuring this one out. Input 578.
60%.
This just gets better and better.
Since I started late, I'll probably go a little bit later. Thinking around like 11:20, 11:30, I'll stop for the night.
To move while staying invisible. Hold down the circle button to turn invisible, then move around with the left analog stick.
Okay.
Nice job breaking into the Panda King's
This might be my
compound.
favorite world in the game.
I think I figured out a way to get to the top of
Like
that
I love the
statue,
first one and the
but
4th one. The
unfortunately
second one's
it's
good.
obstructed by
Third
this
one gives me
reinforced
nightmares.
ceiling hatch.
And
Problem. They seem
I
to
like
have plenty of
Clockwork's
firepower
place. It's just
around here.
different.
I'll just have to find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
I don't think of that under the same category. Oh, that was close.
Despite its temple-like facade, this place is really some sort of trading ground. Stay on your toes.
Six to 7? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Realistically, I get out of work at 4, which means I'll be home by like 4:15, 4:20 the latest, and then I'll eat something. I mean, it depends on what Chris is doing too. I gotta text him again. But that's what I'm thinking. Think closer to 7 as opposed to 6. But that should be good. Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready to do some raids. I don't know about you. I'm ready to get that shiny Blacephalon. Dude, I've been doing a ton by myself, just because it's easy to put on. Chris will show up at like 9. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Like, he'll say 6, and then he'll be like, on my way at 7. And then at 8, he'll text us being like, hey, I took a nap. On my way now. And then eat dinner, and then get here. But I'm at like 280 Blacephalon. Like, I'm almost triple odds. This shit's ridiculous. I know you're using that emote because of how accurate my statement was there. Unfortunately. Well, that's who he is. They'll see what he can do. At 7, he'll say that he has to drop Valley off at school for some shit. That's true. You're so not wrong. Is she back at school? I actually meant to ask. I don't know if she is yet. I know right before I went to Disney, we were hanging out and talking, and she got an email that said they wouldn't let her out of housing or something, and But then she was like, I don't want to go back to school and everything. So I didn't follow up with Chris or anyone to check out what actually happened. Hopefully she went back, because it would suck for her last semester to not go back for something like that. Like, I know it's annoying, but she's come so far. It would just be stupid if she didn't go back. And I think she knows that. It's just one of those things that sucks. So hopefully she got things figured out. But even if she was at school, he would still text us being like, hey man, I gotta go drop her off at school. I'm like, Chris, I know she's already there. It's like, you're right. I'm just going to Stewart's, actually. I don't know, people make really long Stewart's runs. Like, I guess Chris makes sense because he knows people that work at Stewart's, so, like, he does that. My friend Brian did that, too. Like, he'll always text me, like, hey, I'm on my way. He's, like, 15 minutes away. He shows up, like, he texts me, like, half an hour later, yo, you need anything from Stewart's? I'm like, no, I'm good. And then he'll show up 30 minutes after he texted me that. I'm like, what are you doing at Stewart's for 45 minutes? They're small convenience stores. Like, you're not browsing the local selections. I certainly don't go to my local Stewart's. I realize 4 blocks away from Allie's school that she's already there. You're right. And then he'll realize that the person he was talking to wasn't Allie. It was actually just fucking Cameron's car seat. I believe everything we said tonight was very true.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Lucky for you, I versed in chaos theory. Otherwise, this code would have been unsolvable. Input 932.
I love the fact that while I was at Disney, I bought Allie something, and I bought Cameron something, and I didn't buy Chris anything. Same with the rest of my family. I bought my mom something, and both my sisters something, but did not buy my dad something.
I never would have thought this was possible.
He was like, oh, did you forget about me? I was like, nah, I could just buy you pot, and it'll be fine. He's like, true. But, like, not from Disney. I don't think Disney sells it. I haven't checked, but I feel like I would have known about it. You got gifts for me, Chris and Allie? Is it nudes? Bring those tomorrow. Oh, well, thanks, man. Don't feel bad I didn't get you anything from Disney because they were for Christmas. Gotcha. I got Allie an ornament because she was asking for it ahead of time. One of the 50th anniversary ornament. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up while I'm there. And then I saw like a big Mickey bubble wand kind of thing, and I was like, I know Cameron likes bubbles, so I picked that up for him.
Right on.
Because Jillian was also getting her friend's kid a bubble wand. You don't need shit from Disney? Bro, don't lie to me. You want everything from Disney. Disney is your life. You live and breathe Disney World. Yo, you ever been to Disney? You don't even know. I should have gotten you like a spoon from the resort. Like, not even a Disney spoon, just a spoon from the resort. You haven't? Okay. Any desire? Because I was just talking to Nick too, and he's like, dude, I don't give a shit if I go to Disney. And I'm like, dude, that blows my mind. Like, I want to go back. And I just got back here. Not particularly. You big on theme parks? Like, is it just Disney specifically you don't give a shit about, or just in general theme parks? Oh, I look in chat. My bad. Sorry, Murray. You deserve that one anyway. You have 2 fists. You can fight. Love thrill rides? Okay, yeah. Disney's not the place for that. We did go to Universal for a day, which I feel like has a much more, like much, I guess the word would be much more adult rides, I guess, would be how I would word it. More at home at like Six Flags. Okay, gotcha. That's funny. I'm like the exact opposite, man. I don't like rides too much, which is why like when Jillian was like, we should go to Disney, I was like, sure, but I'm not gonna go on a lot of rides. And then she like tried to get me on rides, and I'm like, you have a very wrong idea of what this trip was gonna be. And then she got me on rides, so I was wrong apparently. I went on roller coasters, dude. That was fucked up. But it was fun. Ooh. They inverted the up and down on this, which is confusing because they didn't invert the left and right, just the up and down, which is what's confusing the hell out of me right now. Okay, cool. But yeah, I did every ride at Disney that she wanted to. So I did all the roller coasters and everything. Did the Tower of Terror. I hate drops. Like, I don't think it's the speed that I don't like. It's the drops that I don't like as much, and that's what gets me. But the only two inverted, let me tell you, the only rides I did not do in the trip were two rides at Universal that she did: the Hulk ride and the Velocicoaster. Like, I don't want to do full-on loops, and that's mostly because I don't think I can risk my pump falling out of my pocket in a loop. Because even the Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney does like some, like, my sister says it goes full-on upside down, but it didn't feel like it when I went on it. I really feel like it just went kind of sideways. But what do you call it? I did feel my pump slip, and I had to grab it halfway through the ride, so that would be a shame to have it fall out. You want to ride the Velocicoaster? It seems really fun. She really enjoyed it. She screamed a lot. She was all right. She was all right. Been on Hulk? Let me tell you, man. So like the disability pass that you get at Disney is pretty cool because like you basically, I think it opened. Oh, it opened last year. Was that new? I didn't know that. What do you call it? Yeah, the disability pass for Disney is nice because it's my bad. It's all on the app. So like, let's say the ride has like a 50-minute wait. You come in at 2 o'clock, and they'll tell you to return at like a little bit less than the wait time. So they'll tell you to come back around like 2:35 for it, and you can get on it, which is really cool. And then but you can only have one ride waiting on it at a time. So like as soon as you log into that ride, you can register for your next one. So more often than not, we would register for one ride, get to it, and then once we logged in before we actually got onto the ride, we'd register for the next one. And by the time we were off and walked over to it, it would be the time to go on the next one. So we were like going constantly, and it was really cool. Universal did it a little different though. Universal, you had to, like I said, you could do it on the app, so you didn't have to go to the rides themselves to actually register. Universal, you had to go to the rides themselves and register with a cast member, but if the ride was less than a 30-minute wait, you would just get on. You would, like, they wouldn't give you return time or anything, so that was really nice. Velocicoaster opened last year, okay. I went once to Universal back in 2015, I think it was. Yeah, because it was the time before the last that I went to Disney that we split it. And like I said, I wasn't big on rides, so I totally did not even pay attention to what was there. I'm pretty sure Velocicoaster is the fastest roller coaster between both Disney and Universal. Now, where did you go to school? I know you were in Florida, right? Were you in Miami? Because I think you were in Miami, from what I remember. Orlando. Oh, so you were in Orlando. Is that when you went to Universal? You just go to school in Orlando, dude. I'd just be like, dude, Disney's right there. Why are we not over there right now? It was on Universal. Wait, the school was on Universal property? Bro, did you even do school? No way. That's awesome. Oh, my bad. I should probably get rid of that. Stage 25? Dude, that's awesome. Holy crap. Unfortunately, yes. I don't know, man. You had a lot of opportunities to not. I think that's on you. Did you really want to get an education? Did you actually get an education? Like, did it help? It's like looking back, Universal and Disney still may have been more worth it. And honestly, less expensive. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Financially wiser to have just gone to Disney a bunch of times. You currently sharpen knives. I don't know what your major was, but I have a feeling it wasn't that. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Ooh, I'm missing this a lot. You tell me. Alright, fair enough.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
How do you think I feel, man? I went to Duchess and did an acting and a dance class, and now I'm a cashier. Hold on, wait, can I change my answer? Hold on. Let me rephrase. I don't know, man. I went to Duchess, took an acting class and a dancing class, and now I'm diabetic. So, who's the real winner here?
I'll upload the data straight into your binocucom.
The rocket roller coaster? Oh, yes, I do. We didn't go on that. Why? I think we were running out of time because we were only there for one day, and I think we literally were running out of time, and we couldn't be on the ride. But yeah, what about? That's the red one, right? It was. I'm pretty sure it was red. I'm pretty sure I know exactly which one you're talking about. Oh, it overlooks stage 25, which is where the school is at. Wow, so it's like the school is literally right there. That's so cool. Damn. That's so cool. Duchess just overlooked Poughkeepsie. Name a shittier place to overlook.
I've calculated the trajectory of these rockets.
Rode on Dueling Dragons last day of operation. Dude, that's pretty cool.
You'll be able to ride them all the way to the top of that statue before they explode.
Did you only go to Universal once during this time, or did you did you go there a couple times? Like,
but the experience will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
like when your school is that close, like what do you? How do you stop yourself? Well, I also know that Universal is kind of expensive.
I'll steal them in no time.
If you go for like a day. I mean, I know. I guess it depends on the time of the year, but like, I know it can get expensive. Because I'm pretty sure after tax, I paid for Universal for me and Jillian, but I'm pretty sure like after tax and everything, just the 2 tickets for the one day were like $350. Like I think it was close to like $160, $170 each. Never had to pay for access to the park. Is that because you were staying on property? Like that just come with the school? Because again, like then I don't believe that you actually did anything at school. If their draw to get people to go to the school is, hey, free Universal, I don't know if that says anything for much for the education, but it says a lot for Universal, and that's what you really need. something like that. I feel like I'd do well working for Disney. Because like Jillian pointed this out too. Like I'm very friendly. Like when I'm at Disney, like I talk to a lot of people. Like I'll talk to a lot of people just like at Disney. Like I saw a lot of people wearing like metal shirts, which first off was like very strange for Disney. Like they weren't just like we saw a lot of Metallica shirts, but dude, I saw a dude wearing a Blood Incantation shirt, and I was like, dude, I'm supposed to be the one with the most metal shirts here at Disney, not you. What's going on here? I saw a dude wearing a Cynic shirt. I stopped him in his tracks. Oh my god. You went on the Transformers ride as research for an animation project? Dude, that's awesome. Heavy quotations around the research. We didn't get on the Transformers ride. What kind of ride is that? She was, we were wondering. It's so funny though, because like a big draw for Universal for both of us. Like I like Harry Potter, but she's a big Harry Potter fan, so we want to do the Harry Potter rides, go to the Harry Potter worlds and everything. And we found Hogsmeade, but we couldn't find Diagon Alley. Like we know that there's the train ride to go between the two, but we literally could not find how to get to Diagon Alley without the train ride. So we just had to keep taking the train, like constantly. Like we took the train 6 times in that one day. We were so sick of it. Did I do Spider-Man? Yeah, I did the Spider-Man ride. Yeah, I think that was actually the first thing we did. Very similar to that? Same kind of ride? Okay. That's pretty cool. Universal does a lot of that stuff. A lot of rides that just kind of like rock you around that are like the simulator stuff. I like the Simpsons ride that they had there. Like it's along those lines, but it is different. It's pretty cool. I think I'll finish this world and then I'll call it for tonight. I got 2 more levels and then I'll fight the boss. That way next Tuesday I'll just kind of beat Clockwork and then go back for the time trials and then be done. And then move on to Sly 2. What's your favorite ride, Universal?
Freeze, raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart
One thing I
warms
like
at the
about the
very
Rock
sight
and
of
Roll
you?
Coaster
Shut up,
it has Limp
Ringtail.
Bizkit's.
I don't know
Oh my
what you're
god.
doing here in
I
but I'm sure it can't be good for
I don't want to go to Universal anymore.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief.
Pretty sure that's how
who
Fred
escaped
Durst
justice
gets most of his
for far too long.
money.
I'm proud to be a thief.
Well, it's definitely not
especially
Limp
when I'm
Bizkit.
stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King.
It can't possibly be
Open
Limp
your
Bizkit at
eyes,
this point.
detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all
Dude,
the same,
what is
and
that
none
band?
of you can escape justice.
Jake, would you go see Limp Bizkit? Like, not as part of a bill. Like, if they just came around, like as Limp Bizkit, they had openers that we didn't know. Would you go see them? I'm trying to think of like not the chance. Like the chance would just be like, chance would be obvious that we'd go. I'm trying to think like, would you go to the city? Would you go to New York City to see Limp Bizkit? If they were the headliners, no. Okay. That's fair. I definitely wouldn't either. Did I kill him? He's not gonna be following me, so I'm gonna go with yes. Like, they're definitely a band I wouldn't mind seeing if they just happened to be on a bill that I was going to. If they were openers, it'd be like getting a random sprinkle on a Sunday. That's fair. But like a sprinkle you didn't ask for on a plain Sunday that doesn't have, like, that you just did not, like, no sprinkles on it, aside from the one. Whoa. Yeah, I got them. Okay. I don't know if I've asked you this before, because I know this isn't a band I talk about often. Do you listen to Ghost at all? Trying to get into them more. What do you call it? Kevin texted me, asking me if I wanted to go with him and Jamie to see them. I guess they had an extra ticket. I don't know if someone bailed on them or whatever happened, but I'm going to see him. I think it's at the Prudential Center in Jersey. I forget who they were touring with. It was Ghost and someone. Oh, Ghost and Volbeat. It was the Volbeat Ghost tour. You know, they just released a new song. I don't keep up with them at all. Like, I know a couple of their stuff. And they're interesting. They're interesting enough live, kind of thing. Like, I saw them. It's crazy, because, like, I saw them before they got big. Like, I saw them at the Chance before anyone knew them. Like, it wasn't even, like, half sold out. It was such a weird show, dude. It scared the hell out of me. It was, like... I mean, it's ironic, because, you know, with all the death metal I listen to, you think I'd see this more at, like, our shows, but, I saw it was a family. It was like the mother and the father and a little girl, probably like 5 or 6 years old or something. And they were holding her up on their shoulders. And the girl had a sign that just said "Kiss Me, Satan." And I was like, "Wow, I am in the wrong building. What is going on here?" It was definitely more a Chris band. I agree. I am psyched to see Volbeat again, though, because I do think their most recent album was very good. I haven't liked their past couple albums. I don't know. I think they got... I mean, the thing with Volbeat is I think they found their niche. I think they found their sound that they want to stick with, which is a very poppy kind of... I mean, you know, like Elvis Presley metal. Like, you think like outlaw country mixed with some metal influences. Which is what they were doing before, but they had more variety on all their albums. Like, they had the heavier songs, they had the groovier songs, they had the thrashy songs that they would do, they had their outlaw country songs. Has more of a classic metal. Oh, yeah, definitely. I agree, he's much more of a classic metal guy. Still has the roots of him and his dad, kind of thing. And it's funny, because, like, when I brought up the band and stuff to him, he was, like, so psyched to do it, but he did not listen to anything where you could not understand the vocals. Like, him and his dad were so against it at first. It took a while for me to kind of convince him to do it. You're more modern? Yes, definitely. I think I'm just more obscure, which doesn't help anyone. Dude, let me tell you, one band that I'm just getting back into, like, a lot, fucking Carcass, dude. Like, their newest album came out last year, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, dude, this is gonna be my favorite album of the year, like, period. And it was. Oh my god. I've just been shuffling their stuff. I gotta learn some more Carcass songs on guitar. I gotta get back into that stuff. I mean, his vocals are awful. Like, this is coming from someone who can stand death metal vocals. It just sounds like he's had a cold for about 40 years and it never really recovered right. And he's just like, I guess this is what I sound like now. Like, you can make that joke for a lot of people, but if you listen to a Carcass song, you'll know exactly what I'm saying as soon as he starts. You can't wait for your tournament to be over so you can listen to something not on the set list. Or Whitechapel. So what's on the set list? Like, what songs are you doing? I gotta catch up to this guy. I can't lose. That's fun. And how much longer in the tournament? I meant to ask you how your match went the other day, because I obviously texted you and you said you were doing one before, yesterday.
Nice drive.
Show me tomorrow?
Now,
Gotcha.
go get that key.
You won 4-1. Hell yeah, dude. That's sick. Guess the 3 seed is the 6 seed. Nice. Congrats, man. How many more matches you got? You know, assuming everything goes well. At least 2? Gotcha.
I see.
And when's your next match?
Chain of notorious Cooper thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the devious raccoonus?
That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket.
Oh, there's a
Why
loser's
should
bracket?
you care if I bury
Gotcha.
a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me.
No, that's only half right. I am a
Next
thief
match you're trying to set
from
up
a
for
long
Friday?
line of
Gotcha,
master
gotcha.
thieves, while you're just a frustrated firework
Yeah, I
artist
still think
and
my
a
schedule for
homicidal
streaming is going to be
pyromaniac.
pretty set
Insult
as Monday through
giant.
Thursday for right
You
now.
shall
I think I'm going to try and just stick to the 4 days.
disrespect.
Like me and Nick stream earlier on Mondays.
To honor
I stream
your
my
Cooper
series on
ancestors,
Tuesdays. Wednesday, for the most part, I think would be a good day for all of us to do the shiny hunting
with
stuff.
the beauty of
And then,
my new firework technique.
Thursday, I'm usually hanging out with Brian, doing whatever JRPG we're doing. But I know he's busy this Thursday, so me and Nick are actually going to start playing some Halo games. We're going to be playing through the campaigns on Legendary. So I'll definitely check. Oh, do you stream the matches? I didn't think you were streaming yesterday during it, so I was looking for that to see if you were. I don't know if I just missed it or not, but. Oh. My bad.
Booming chop. Boom.
Matches are streamed, just not by you. How do I watch them?
Fiery wheel. Booming chop. Booming chop. Fiery wheel. Your skill
75%.
did not
Yeah, I got
gain
one more world, and I'll just
is
run back and grab the,
unparalleled.
do all the other, time
I
sprints,
did a
and,
cross-analysis of the metal used
definitely
in that
move on to Sly 2
high-tech
next week.
blasting vehicle, and it turns out it can
And
only
honestly,
be
PS
found
Now
in
hasn't been
one
too bad.
place. The Krakatoa volcano in Russia. That's got to
Most
be
matches
where
will be on
we'll
those
find
channels.
the
Okay,
fifth
gotcha.
member of the Fiendish Five.
Well, definitely keep me updated, because
So
I'll check them
get
out.
what you came for, and let's get out of here.
Retrieving the Panda King section of the Thievius Raccoonus gave me a chance to learn about my technically minded ancestor, Otto Van Cooper. Not known for his physical dexterity, Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in his criminal endeavors.
Post your first match on
Armed with
YouTube.
his designs,
Gotcha, let me know when that goes
I'll
up.
be able to make some cool modifications to
I'll
his
check it
new
out.
van.
Why is someone on my, why is someone I'm following streaming Madagascar?
The frustrated Inspector Fox.
They've
now
got to be
eventually coming
speedrunning it
down
for
the
whatever
mountain,
reason.
threw the Panda
Yeah.
King in jail, thus putting an end to
Edit it
its
tomorrow and try and
avalanche
upload it tomorrow?
protection services,
Gotcha.
and ensuring the safety of mountain villages throughout.
Yeah, let me know. I'll be working 10 to
My
4,
gang
but
and I took a little
like I
time
said, I'll
off
get
to
home,
get
I'll
some
eat
shopping
something,
in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed,
work out,
we headed
and then
home to plan our next
be
move.
ready to go. Yeah, I gotta see if Allie's here, because if Allie's here, I'm sure she'll want to come, but
Okay, partner. This.
let's just get the cutscene out of the way, and then I'll quit out.
We were on our way to the Krakatoa volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to
I
notice
probably have like
something.
3 hours in this file,
In the
dude.
4
How?
parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far,
I know I'm not
several of the
speedrunning,
pictures
but that's,
depict a
I feel like that's
shadowy
still pretty
owl-like
fast.
figure, which looks very similar to the images of the mysterious
I wanna
clockwork.
see speed.
Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
It's kind of crazy. I think the world record for this game has gone down to like 30-something minutes. I don't. Jake, you tell me. Should I do this level?
Hey, Sly!
I think I should save it, but I'll let you decide. Should I go? Should I start? Should I do that level? Or am I calling it? Do what I want. Do what I want. You know what I want? I want to eat a donut, Jake. So you know what that means? That means I shouldn't do what I want. Nah, you know what? I'll leave it for next week. Did well, though. Oh, that's cool. I think I'm keeping my blood sugar under a little bit tighter of a control, which is nice. Being able to stream for 3 hours was nice, you know? Because that was the biggest problem. Like, when I actually started streaming with, like, a mic and everything, which was August of 2020, I was really just, like, the 1 month that I was doing it. Every time I went to stream, my blood sugar would shoot up, and then I'd feel like shit during it, and I'm like, oh, I gotta cut this short. So, I felt bad. I can raid your... Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, there's no one else on my friends. There's no one else on my list that I want to, so... Hell yeah. Alright, Jake, here's what you're gonna do, my friend. You're gonna guide me on how to do that, because I kind of forget. I know I have to have something up. Leave this up. That's OBS, okay. Okay. How the hell do I raid someone? I am planning on streaming raids tomorrow. But it depends on, it honestly depends on if Allie's gonna be here. Because if Allie's here, we cannot fit 4 people in this room. Like, no shot. If Allie's not gonna be here, we can stream it, but we don't have to use the mic. We'll just kind of stream it. Are you telling me to raid him, or are you just saying that? Oh. If I type in slash raid... Oh. Is it all one... Is that it all... Is all one word? Or do I have to do the brackets? Let's find out. Let's fuck around and find out. It says no matches are found. Why not? Alright, I'm learning. No brackets, no space. It's not finding it. That's exactly what I'm doing. JOQUANMAX. It just says no matches. Can I just put it in the chat? No, I can't even. Unrecognized command. Yeah, what? I did. It literally just says unrecognized command. I will send you a picture of it right now because I don't know what's going on. I was just texting you. Why are you so far down? There you are. I'm not popular. Alright, yeah. Go to my stream manager. Okay. Hold up. Stream manager. Okay, I'm at my stream manager. Oh. I can also just click raid channel, I would assume. There we go. Alright, cool. So I'm going to start the raid. I forget what the countdown is, but thanks everyone for checking it out. If anyone's still here from the Black Belt raid, thank you guys for coming in, checking me out, and I hope you enjoyed your time here. Like I said, tomorrow me and Black Belt here are going to be doing some shiny hunting in Dynamax Adventures for Sword and Shield. We love doing it, so I'm hyped to get back to it. And then I think Thursday night, around this time, probably like 8 to 11, I'll be doing some Halo Legendary runs. I'm starting up the campaign, doing a series playthrough of that. And I'll see if I do something over the weekend. If not, I'll be back on Monday with some more GTA 4. Alright. I'll talk to you later, Black Belts. I'll see you tomorrow. And again, thanks for joining. Well, now I have like a 10-second timer, so awkward.